That ball's good. Wow, that was perfect.
Hey, welcome back to JR Pro Shop Vids. G-Moose here, and today we are introducing the new Tour Dynam-X. This ball is from Roto Grip, and we're gonna have Jungo, my cousin, out on the lanes to hook the crap out of this ball. Today, he's gonna compare it against the Clone, which if you haven't seen the review for, check it out right over here, as well as the Xponent. You can also check that review right up here. So this ball features the Roto core, and if you don't remember that name and it doesn't ring a bell, it's actually the same one in the Rubicon series. Paired with that, we have the Tour Trax cover stock. Now this is an asymmetric solid ball, so it's gonna hook quite a bit, but it's rated in the upper mid category, which is a bit less from the top shelf ball like the Clone, but a bit higher than the mid performance ball in the Xponent. So why did we choose these two bowling balls today? Well, new is always better. And here we got two very new bowling balls from the 900 Global and Roto Grip families. The Clone from Roto Grip is a very strong asymmetrical solid ball. However, it is polished, so meaning it won't lane shine because it's already shiny. And this ball from the review, as you know, it hooks a lot. Now moving a step down from these two bowling balls, we have the Xponent. Jungo compared this to the Phase 2 and the TNT a few weeks back, and this ball is a benchmark ball. It seems like the first ball you can take out of your bag, and it's made for the fresh. Today we got a difficult oil pattern, Taj Mahal. I don't even know where that is in the world, but this is gonna be very exciting because it's a 38-foot challenge shot, a lot of oil, a lot of volume, and Jungo's gonna have to play pretty close to the gutter on this one. Now we got a couple asymmetrical solid balls, a sim solid. These are the bowling balls that you wanna throw on a difficult oil pattern like this, if you weren't throwing urethane, which I would. But we'll see how these roll for Jungo today. Now, if you want some more fun behind the scenes content of JR Pro Shop and the crew, make sure to follow us on TikTok at JR Pro Shop. I'm running it, it's got a lot of fun content, some stuff that isn't really appropriate for YouTube, so make sure to check it out, links in the description below. Enough in here, Jungo, let's do this.
All right, Jungo is back. Tour Dynam-X. We're gonna throw this against the other two new solids from the Roto Grip 900 Global line that came out this summer. And we should have a perfect solid lineup, right? We got the Clone at the top. We're gonna have this Tour Dynam-X in the middle. And then we're gonna have the Xponent kind of in the middle because it's a mid-range benchmark ball. We're gonna bowl on Taj Mahal here, 38 feet with quite a bit of oil, and we're gonna figure this out. Okay, 38 minus 31, 7. Our ball needs to be at 7 board at 38 feet. All right, I think that was pretty close to 7. We had overhookage. I'm gonna have to move my feet a little bit left. Try that again. Brand new Tour Dynam-X, still got the lines on it. The ball's really furry. It just looks like it's gonna hook. All right, so we're gonna move over a few. Standing on 25 now, same break point. Wow, that was perfect. A little up the back of it, just because, you know, it's 38 feet. You don't want that ball going super sideways at 38 feet. You kind of want it to roll into the pocket. That was great. All right, same shot. Same result. That ball's good. That ball is really smooth, really predictable, and it's really good on absolutely fresh lanes. So with that being said, let's go down to the Xponent, which is made for the fresh. It's made to be a benchmark ball. This is like a secondary review against the other brand new 900 and Roto balls. So this one being symmetric, Tour Dynam-X being asymmetric, this should hook a little bit less and get down the lane a little further. Yeah, as you can see, that's definitely more angular down lane than the Tour Dynam-X, which just makes sense. A little less surface, a little less aggressive cover stock and core. It's just gonna get through the lane a little bit easier. And once it hits the dry, it's gonna make that much bigger of a motion. I'm loving it. Lots of solid balls. Yeah, just rolls a little later than the Tour Dynam-X, which is to be expected. So the clone should be the opposite, right? It should roll a little bit stronger and a little more boards. So let's throw the clone in the same spot. We might have to adjust. Oh, there it is. That was really good off my hand. So 4.9, just a few boards stronger than the Tour Dynam-X, which is 2 boards stronger than the Xponent on this 38-foot Taj Mahal pattern. So we're gonna have to move a little bit left with the clone. All right, let's go 2 to the left. Everything else remains the same. Just a 9-pin. That clone hooks a lot. And it's nice, right? It's not gonna lane shine up. It's already lane shine. So I'll move left with the clone. Let's throw the same shot here with the Tour Dynam-X. Two boards left of when it went high flush. Just a little bit light, so clone is just that much stronger. 3 or 4 boards stronger, I would say. All right, let's go 3 more left. We'll get around it a little bit, and we'll see how this ball reacts to hand position changes. It definitely hooks more when you change the hand position, but that ball just wants to roll early. No matter what you do to it, it kind of wants to read the mid lane and kind of just roll nice and smooth. So, all right, Jungo is here halfway through the vid. Tour Dynam-X. Speaking about the tour, they have a couple new rules regarding balls starting next season. Let me know what you think down in the comments about the new rules. One is about urethanes being a certain hardness, and one is about reactive balls being a certain hardness. And you have to use balls made after a certain date now. All right, so if you want to read up on those new rules, the link is in the description below. It's an easy read. It's quite an interesting read, actually. So let me know down in the comments what you think. I think it's a good thing. No more old balls, even though I love the old idols. But this is just national tour. So for most of us, we don't have to worry about that. It's a fun topic to talk about. Let me know. I'm gonna move a couple more left, and then we're gonna slow it down even more. Okay, so I'm gonna move 2 more left here. Same release, but I'm gonna throw the ball slower. There, that was beautiful. So it's good, it's really good. It reacts to hand position changes, speed control changes, but the true identity of the ball is that it wants to read the mid lane and it wants to be nice and smooth. So if you want a ball that snaps, don't get this one, get something else. If you want something really controllable, medium to strong, you know, this is gonna be the ball. Okay, we're going 2 more left here. Slow it down, still gotta make sure we get it to 7, right? Almost at its limits, right? Because that ball wants to read the mids. When you're playing that deep and it reads the mids, it's just not gonna have that good entry angle. It's gonna hit light, it's gonna hit flat a lot of times. So I think now would be the perfect time to use the clone. Okay, same line, we're just cloning it up. Wow, I missed right. That ball got to like 4 or 5 instead of 7. Came screaming back, smashed the pocket. So, you know, the clone, Tour Dynam-X, the Xponent, we got 3 distinct solids here from Roto and 900. 3 different balls, totally. Okay, we're gonna throw the Xponent from that line. This one is going to be the sharpest, and we'll see if we can make it back to the pocket. Ooh, yeah, weak. Well, not weak, just, you know, doesn't have as much hook potential as the clone or the Tour Dynam-X. So coming up light is to be expected. I was a little worried if it would hit the pocket or not. Yeah, that's gonna be your benchmark there, the Xponent. You got a lot of balls underneath that. You got balls like the Fate, the Hustles, that kind of stuff. And then above that, Tour Dynam-X. Yeah, good job by Roto and 900 here. 3 really good solids released, and of course the Zen. Can't go wrong with the Zen, right? So let's throw 1 more, and let's head back to the shop. Right here in the sweet spot. Oh, carry. All right, missed a little right. Let's go home.
Jungo's back from the lanes, and quite honestly, I didn't really know anything about this ball before I threw it. I had no idea it was a Rubicon core or anything like that. I just knew that it was supposed to be an upper mid kind of ball, not as big hooking as the big asymmetrical high-end balls, but a little bit more rolly and a little bit more, you know, boards covered than like the mid-range stuff like the Phase 2s and the Xponent and the IQ Tours and stuff like that. So that's all I knew. Once Jimu told me that it was the Rubicon core that made so much sense. This ball really does roll like the original Rubicon. Asymmetrical solid, that's not too asymmetrical. A ball like this you can really use on a variety of patterns. It rolls early enough where you can use it on some shorter stuff, but it's strong enough where you can use it on some longer oil patterns as well. So that's why today I tried it on 38 feet. You really don't find that, length of pattern too often. So it's kind of right in that weird area between, medium and short. I thought I'd give it a shot. Why not? So I started a little further right. I released a little bit up the back of it just to give it a little bit more smoother shape down lane. The first shot went through the face. It hooked way more than I thought it would. I made a little bit of an adjustment left, and then it started striking like no tomorrow. So on a fresh pattern, no matter what the length is, I think this Tour Dynam-X would be a really good ball. So I decided to compare it against the Xponent and the Clone because they're both solids, they're both brand new, and I wanted to see what they would do. Roto and 900 Global did not disappoint. We have 3 totally different balls here. The Xponent definitely hooks less than these two, gets down the lane a little easier, a little too much off the back end for a shorter pattern like 38. But I would say like something 40, 42, this ball would be money on the fresh. 38, you kind of want something a little earlier rolling. I might start with a pitch black, but the Tour Dynam-X fits right in there as well. This ball picks up in the mid lane real nice and just continues nice and smooth through the pin deck. Really controllable, really good on the fresh, on something a little shorter. So I would say maybe 40, 41 and below, I would give this a try just because it's really smooth and controllable, right? That's all you really want on the fresh. And then I went into the Clone. This ball comes polished, so we knew it's gonna curve down lane, so I had to move left with it. And once I did, this ball looked great as well. Probably not the best angles to play on the fresh, swinging the whole lane. What are you gonna do when a ball hooks like that, right? 3 distinct shapes here, Roto and 900 with the 3 solids that just came out. And of course the Zen just came out as well, but we know that's a pearl and that ball gets down lane real easy. So 4 really good releases here by Roto 900. I'm really impressed. Definitely gonna be bringing a couple of these to every tournament I go to in the near future, that's for sure. Great job, Roto and 900. So last but not least, if you like the Rubicons, you're gonna love this ball as well. That original Rubicon with a little bit more teeth, I think, just to battle today's oil, the new oils they're making, the thicker oils, the more volume. We tried it out. A little higher volume pattern, a little bit shorter, a little more difficult. You have to bowl on that kind of stuff in order to win tournaments. So that's what we bowl on, that's what we practice on. And that's what these balls are made for. I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. So I would also say, like, for a two-hander, maybe someone like Jimu or someone who's really rev dominant, something like this could be your tank. You're not gonna really use a Clone that often just because you have so much rev rate, but a Tour Dynam-X, one step below, I think this could be your tank. A few balls under this and then a couple urethanes or a urethane, and you should be good to go. If you bowl a little bit more like me, or if you have a little bit more speed dominance, this ball is gonna fit kind of in the middle of your bag, and that's good too. Everyone needs one of these weaker asymmetrical balls. There's always a place. It bridges the gap between the big asyms and your symmetric stuff. So I really like it. I feel like I'm gonna be using it a lot. It's got great colors as well. JR Pro Shop colors. I think that's enough from Jungo. Said all I needed to say. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget my question down below. What do you think of the new rule changes for the PBA Tour? And let's have a nice discussion down in the comments. And again, beginning of the season coming right up. If you need some new gear, need some new accessories, shop.boofabowling.com. Jungo barks in the checkout, ships it right to your door. Have a nice day. See you in the next vid.